What's up, guys? I'm Boo Carlisle. Welcome back to another episode of Kicking Asphalt. We are headed off to Martinsville this morning for the late model 300. We'll be riding with Carter Langley today in the J. Hedgecock number 5. They had a little, if you've seen our earlier video, they had a little trouble over at Tri-County. They hadn't been able to get that car back together, so they're in a Hedgecock car, the house car for Hedgecock this weekend, looking to go 200 laps a day. As you can tell, we out here with the street stock right now. If you watch my last race at Anderson, we was headed to the front, and right front went down, climbed the wall. So got a little bit of extensive damage, a little worse than what we thought it was at the racetrack, but we're gonna get it done. We'll get it fixed. Luckily, Hickory was our next race, the fall brawl, so it got postponed due to tires. So it got postponed till November. So that gives us a little bit of an extra time to do it. But another thing about Martinsville, no GoPros, no in-car cameras are allowed. So I got to get real creative. So y'all let me know in the comments what you think. Flow Racing, going to be using a lot of their stuff. So big credit. Thank you to Flow Sports, Flow Racing. You can get a subscription for a year's like $149. Yeah, I know it kind of slaps you in the mouth and you're $150. But man, it's for 12 months and you can watch racing like 5 nights a week. So now let's teleport to Martinsville, Virginia. Get the day started. Yeah, Mom's ready to go. Look at it, her baby boy at Martinsville. All right, Carter, rolling off 10th, second heat race. What's the plan? 25 laps?
I don't know, just try to get up to 8 so I ain't on that bubble, you know. So I think Jay and Cameron have prepared a good car, and I think we can get up there to around 5th to 8th and hopefully secure a spot in the Valley Star Credit Union 300 and just be able to make the race and run the races would be an honor. So just want to make a good heat race and hopefully make it into the race.
Actually, we may be on here from South Boston, but we see Langley's fan experience.
You make it?
My buddy did. Around here somewhere, guys.
All right, we're here with the future of late model racing, Colin Hilton and Carter Langley. You'll see them in the Cars Tour Championship here in about 5 years. How'd y'all become such good friends, best friends?
I know, actually, it was here last year. We didn't know anything about each other, really, and then we found out we were cousins, really, actually. Yeah, and last year he was helping Lee, and our good friend Ethan, he introduced us to each other, and then later on the road we found out we were actually cousins. So,
yeah, y'all basically inseparable now, and, you know, tell us about y'all building a car to go to Wake County.
Yeah, we bought a car, and then our sponsors bought us a car, so we're going to try to put it together and see if, you know, national championship comes up in a few years. You never know, we might have to go to Wake County, run on Fridays, and then Sobo on Saturdays. So.
Yeah, y'all fellas are young men, but you got some big plans in the future. You know, Carter looking to bring us a grandfather clock. If not, Colin, who you going to get a grandfather clock with tonight?
Hopefully Corey, but I want Carter to win.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, y'all keep your eyes peeled for these two over the next few years. They headed to the top.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're here with Stephen Dunn. Y'all know him better as my spotter, Carter's spotter. Hey, starting 10th in the second heat race. What's the plan, man?
You know, I looked at it this morning. You know, we got a good race car. I think it's going to race really good. And I think the goal, talking with Carter, is we want to try to move up a little bit, maybe get into that, you know, 4th, 5th spot, kind of get above that bubble. And then try to use that last 15 laps or so to really get a good race run so we kind of know what to do when we make the feature. So it's going to be exciting, man. There's it's nothing like we do any other time of the year. So a lot of stress on the heat races. I mean, you got 94 race cars that showed up here and only start 42, so you got more cars going home than will actually race. And it's stressful on that spotter stand, and I'm sure it's stressful behind the wheel, but I got the best wheel man here, and if I'm half as good as him, we'll be okay.
Absolutely. And let's talk about 2 weeks from tonight. We're going to be at Orange County Speedway. You got a race going on. Tell us about it.
Yeah, RPM Group, we've been working a little bit with Orange County Speedway over the last few months, doing some social media and marketing for them. And Terry Deal and their ownership came to me. They wanted to do a big money race at the end of the year and work through some logistics. And Donnie Pereira and Trey Thacker at Pereira Tank Lines came on board. The Orange Blossom Shootout, October the 8th. We've already got 26 of the best late model stock cars registered for that event and pays $10,000 to win. And national champion Lane Riggs, he's going to be there. We're going to announce that on Monday, and really excited about it. I think Orange County is one of the best racetracks in the country, and I think it's going to be a great show.
Let's go get us a grandfather clock tonight.
Sounds good, man. Thanks, Boo.
COT Pro members tonight. And with Culver's coming out there over that lineage here, they're putting it down in the 41 right now in the transfer spot. And that's that car you see on the screen. That's 49.
All right, time for heat race 3. Be rolling off 10th. They tearing a lot of stuff up so far. Hopefully this will be a cleaner race. Laps, taking the top 10, heat race 3.
All right, bud, one to go at the line. Peyton Sellers, Thomas Scott in front of you, Minnie's to your inside. You've got Chase Dixon in the 5 car behind you. Nobody better, man. We worked really hard. We're going to be smooth. We're going to lock ourselves into this race. Do what you do, bud. Thank you, Cameron, and everybody that worked hard on this thing all week. I'm going to try to do the best I can to get us in this show and let us get in the race.
Mike Looney to the inside.
All right, get ready. Ready? 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 Green, 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 green. Side by side. Roll the top. Side by side, still there. Roll the top here, bud. Roll with that 26 if you can catch him. He'll take you to the front.
He's going to go ahead and keep it on the track. It's like the car will not go in gear. But right now, Chris Van Dyke and Wilson making a run down. Ryan Wilson in the 2 machine. Door handle to door handle off of turn number 2 and down the backstretch. Wilson ran the minimum amount of laps, the least amount of anybody in the 4-hour practice session yesterday. And
coming to the green.
Can't write a story any better than that. Right behind them, Chris Van Dyke and Carson Kloppel. 4 powerhouse drivers following these 2 past champions of multi-championships. And down into the... Oh, Looney gets a shot from Poirier. He's going to have to jack the brakes. And it looks like the car's come out of gear and will not go back into gear for Poirier. Reyna trying to find a way around a couple of cars. He and the 88 machine have made contact 3 or 4 times. And we stay green with the 17 of Poirier not running on the entrance of turn 3. Caution will have to fly.
It's going to have to come out right here. Stacy Poirier's at it. That's a messed up front right there for sure.
Yes, so Mike Looney leads the way in the 87. Peyton Sellers now will be 2nd. Timothy Peters in 3rd. Chris Van Dyke in the 15 is in the 4th spot. Peters, of course, in the 11A. Carson Kloppel in the 8A in 5th spot. Thomas Scott in the 8 will be 6th. Carter Langley in the 5A, the white number 5, will be in 7th spot.
Gonna be a green and white checker, 2 laps. Restarting 8, see if we can hold on.
He has to still get by that one of Shane Knight to get into the top 10. So right there, from Thomas Scott on back, Hornet's Nest getting ready to launch.
Green flag, green, white checker coming, fans. Here we go. Heat race number 3 at Martinsville Speedway. Green flag is back in the air. Keep an eye on Timothy Peters.
The hood shuttering down into turn number 1. All the air getting underneath it. Chris Van Dyke's machine working good, rolling the outside of the racetrack. Peyton Sellers trying to get him a top 3 starting spot for the 200-lap feature.
Still there. Roll the top. Coming to the white flag. Roll the top. Stay where you're at here. Roll the top. There you go. Come on. Keep digging for me, bud. Keep digging for me. Quarter. Quarter. Side by side. Come on. Be smooth here. Smooth to the checkers. Smooth to the checkers. Wrecking behind you. Great job, Carter Langley. You're in the fucking show, buddy. Oh, yeah! Lock it down right here, bud. Great job, Carter Langley. Heck yeah, man. Holy crap. You're my hero, bud.
Number 5 of Carter Langley races his way into the show. Proud of you, boy. Race that way in, boy.
Man, that was rough. That was rough. Way to hang in there.
Give them a small work period time to fix everything for the feature. Try to get the hood off from the damage in the. They'll get 20 minutes to work on the car. Great job by Carter. Really drove up through there, man. It got a little rough in the end, but I think he finished 6th or 7th, so I should put him mid-pack starting. Biggest thing is he's in the 200 lapper at Martinsville. Well, they got 20 minutes. They had a 20-minute work period to fix everything, get ready for the 200 laps. So we went over to the campground, and we got a funny little story. We'll get Steven the spotter to tell you when after the race. So we might have got a little confused on what time the race was starting. You know, I thought it was 7, he thought it was 8, but he had to do a little triathlon run to get over here. We rounded the corner, and spotter stand was full. So 200 laps on tap, starting, I believe it's 19th. A break at lap 100, and then another competition caution break at lap 175. You can take tires whenever you decide to. It'll be a big strategy thing, so hopefully just be able to get out and ride that first 100, stay on the lead lap.
Be with us now as we celebrate this wonderful sport of racing, this chance to, in a free society, to sit here and to enjoy a sport that is dear to us. We ask that you be with all of the drivers and the crews, and we pray, Lord, for a safe race and a competitive race. We lift up before you all of those who serve liberty and freedom, both here and abroad. So in your Son's name, we come before you now, giving thanks for this day. Bless it with your presence. Amen.
And here to perform the national anthem, the Martinsville High School Marching Band.
bud, 1 to go. 200 laps to make it happen. Nobody better. You've earned the opportunity. You got the 78 of Heim, the 51 of Matthews in front of you. Kyle Douglas to your outside, and then Barnes and Works behind you. You look out front, I'll look out back. Let's go to work.
Martinsville Speedway, once again, 4 defending champs. Past champs, I should say, in the field. The Toyota Camry pace car is going to make the hard left, and it's time to go 200 laps, Joey.
Race fans, stand to your feet. Those watching.
Pace car's away. Rolling. 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 Ready. Ready. Green, 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 green. Side by side. Roll the bottom. Clear behind you. Follow Douglas to the front, bud. He'll take you there.
Plumlee's machine on pit road, and they're under the hood of that car. Unfortunately, here comes Honeycutt working on the bottom of the facility, down the back stretch and into turn number 3. Great battle on the racetrack. One car looks like it's got a flat tire. Sparks are flying down pit road. And that looks like it's the 5 machine of Carter Langley, I believe. 5A, yes it is.
Carter Langley on pit road with some trouble on the backside of that race car.
A right rear flat. You don't see that often unless there was contact made out on the racetrack. 3 wide.
Ain't that right rear's going down. Hang on to it. Hang on to it. Right rear is flat. Jack is on the rim. You haven't had to jack up the back too. Right here at the start finish line, Carter.
Jacqueline Drake down on pit road with a pit report.
Right before the caution came out, Carter Langley came in for a flat right rear tire. If you looked on the sidewall right here, his crew member said this is actually damage from the heat race contact that he had with another competitor. It only lasted about 20 laps before he had to come in. They've switched that back out and sent him right back just a few laps down, but still not out of this game.
Yeah, the good part for Carter right now is no other cars were a lap down, so that automatically means he'll at least get 1 lap back right now, I believe. So more than likely getting credited with the free pass now. Carter Langley in that 5 machine, so able to continue the fight with that machine out here on the racetrack. Now only 1 lap down.
Quick caution out of my mouse right there. Will be another lap. Will be to make it 1 lap down. What's 3? We're doing a little math trying to figure out how many laps down we are. Old Bad Brad back here getting the tires ready. Old tire guru. They're getting ready for lap 100 when we're going to put them on. Hopefully we'll be back on the lead lap by then. They keep wrecking like this. We'll be there in no time. Another flat tire makes about 5 cautions. I had a wrong math while ago. We should get the lucky dog this time. It'll put us back 1 lap down. So see what NASCAR's got to say. We thought we got it a while ago, but we didn't.
Racetrack, but Ryan Wilson will lose a lap changing the right rear, which is flat. We see that down there. It won't even roll because it's down on the rim, and the free pass car will be the 5 machine of Carter Langley again. So I believe that should put the 5 machine back on the lead lap.
Yeah, you lose a lap here at Martinsville, it's hard to get that thing back. So I know he's pretty happy to be back on the lead lap, be at the rear of the field, but still get that lap back. up to them.
Yeah, they have 2 tires that they can utilize. Most people, of course, are going to put it on the right-hand side. And that's going to be adding fuel and minor adjustments. So no major adjustments, no carburetor changes, no big-time changes on the rear of the car, nothing like that, because you're really only going to have 5 actual minutes of work time. So a lot of teams, you'll see the deck lids come off because that's the way they refuel these machines. It's not a dump can like in the Cup Series. So they'll add fuel to those cars, probably change the 2 right-side tires, maybe make any kind of wedge adjustments or track bar adjustments that they can do on these machines while on pit road.
Well, we just got another lap back right here to competition caution. So lap 100, now we're officially 1 lap down. Okay to go. 5 minutes, not 10 minutes.
Now you'll see that with the 7 team, all hands on deck. Just making a few adjustments, adding fuel, changing the right side tire.
The car and describe it to his team what needs to be done. Interesting to see who's going to take tires, who's not going to take tires.
5 minutes is up, took 2 right side tires. Now should be 1 lap down going back out.
There's a fair right outside turn 4, and there's people over there watching pig races. 200 lap late model race or pig race. File that under things I'll never understand. 100 laps left to go.
Caution came out lap 138. Not really sure. It ought to put Carter back on the lead lap. We'll have to see what race control says. Back on the lead lap. Big Rick on the front track. Carter did a great job to miss it. Another back up. Carter be on the lead lap. Fast Carter.
Looking for the stage 2 win is Mike Looney. And we'll see what happens here as he comes across the start-finish line. Lap 175 on board. And Mike Looney is going to win the first and the second stage here at Martinsville Speedway. Setting up fans for a 25-lap shootout to the win. And man, oh man, hang on to your hat because you're about to see something here at Martinsville Speedway. Lap 175. Mike Looney is taking stages 1 and 2. Can he hang on for 25 more? That is the question of the night.
25 laps to go. Carter be restarting 23rd. Back on the lead lap. Time to make it happen.
Boy, what a run he has had in the Valley Star Credit Union 300. Going to restart in the 3rd starting position.
Having fun yet?
Yeah, I'd have a lot more fun if they'd get all bundled up and I could just go around the outside or inside, you know?
Got a hell of a job tonight, but I'm super proud of you.
That 3 laps down really hurt us bad.
It just shows me your resilience as a race car driver and Jay's commitment to never quitting, man. It's been something pretty special to be a part of, to be honest with you.
This thing.
This is worth definitely dialing it up tonight on FlowRacing.com. It's definitely worth every penny spent coming out here to Martinsville Speedway. Off of turn number 4 into the Geico restart zone we go. The final 25 laps are underway in the Valley Star Credit Union 300.
Off they go into turn number 1. Final 25 laps tonight here at Martinsville. Mike Looney got another great restart. He is out front. Here comes Peyton Sellers, number 26, down the back straightaway. Peyton Sellers all over the back of Mike Looney.
A little bit of a tap to the back end of the blue and white Chevrolet from the orange and white Toyota Camry. Down the front stretch, Sellers makes the power move to the bottom of the facility. McCarty's out of shape, hanging on the straightaway. A lot of bumping and banging going on from about 5th place on back on the racetrack.
Peyton Sellers has wanted this trophy for so long, and he leads by just, well, he takes the lead in turn 4. Peyton Sellers, your leader.
Your leader in the 26. Mike Looney in the 87 runs second. Carson Clavel in the 8A runs in third. The 95A of Jacob Hefner runs in fourth. And Chase Burrow rounds out your top 5 right now.
Yeah, green, white checker.
The top 2 cars stay to the bottom. Oh, man, here goes Kloppel to the top.
Race fans, here we go. First attempt at a green-white checker in the Valley Star Credit Union 300.
I'm the 51. Diaz will be to your inside. Green, white checker. Hang on. Ready. Green, 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 green. Roll the top. Roll the top. Roll the top. Get down. Clear. Go with Diaz. Nothing behind. Nothing behind. Keep digging, bud. Come on. Come on. Bring some hard. Side by side, good corner beats him. Clear, drive away. Great job, buddy. Great job.
What a historic night for Martinsville and the Sellers family. And not only do you win the big race, but the triple crown as well.
Congratulations. 30th here at Martinsville Speedway. The NASCAR Xfinity Series and NASCAR Cup Series makes a return to Martinsville. 877 Race Tix TIX, MartinsvilleSpeedway.com. All the tickets offices are open during the
You talk enough, Carter Langley. Man, 5 laps down to come back to finish 15th. You got your man Stephen Dunn over here talking you through, keeping you calm. Tell us about it.
Yeah, it was a wild race. We got through a heat race with a cut on our right rear, and we weren't very sure if it was going to make it to 100 or not, but we were just going to try at least, because if we would have changed tire, they made us get it back. But tire went down and went 5 laps down on the green, so rode around the back, tried to get some laps back, and finally got them back with like 50 to go or something like that. So then
survival.
Hoping was everybody was going to dang pile them up, and I was just going to sit back there and go around them. But past few years it ain't been like that. But ever since I've been little and watched it, it's been like that. But I don't know. Maybe one day we'll get a top 10 here.
Yeah, but man, top
year.
15 though, after what you came back from. Steven, what'd you do to keep him calm the whole time?
Honestly, Boo, I think the biggest thing was, the resilience of this young man and Jay Hedgecock and his entire team to never give up. I mean, it'd been really easy to throw in the towel 25 laps into the race, being 5 laps down, but just trying to keep the positivity, and Lucky Dog obviously came into our advantage and got back on the lead lap, about 50 laps to go, and then able to come down pit road, make some change in that last stop, and we took advantage of the cone rule. Learned something from my spotter buddies on the way that I think he communicated really well for me and Carter, something that we'll continue to use, and he's able to pick up a lot, 3 or 4 spots right there on that last restart, the green white checker. But Hey man, it's her second time being here, 17th last year and a 15th this year, and making the race is a big deal here.
92 cars.
Yeah, and to do it as a young man like he's doing, you know, it's a lot of fun, man. And again, can't thank Jay Hedgecock and his entire team for the opportunity for us to come here and do this deal with them. And yeah, I mean it's a grind, man. Great time to go drink beer now.
Yeah, on the Ace Friday.
Yeah, going to Ace on Friday. Yeah, that's the
Back
plan.
with the cars tour, chasing the rookie title.
Yes, sir. That's the plan, man.
See the racetrack off in the distance. We're gonna come over here back to our home for the weekend. Over here at the Carter Langley Pound.
Hey, are you moved car now?
God.
Are you kicking asphalt?
It's about the 50th time I heard that day. Steven, let's drink a little beer.
I don't want y'all to ever think that, you know, I don't mind. I love when y'all come up and talk to me. I'll talk your head off. So we just playing games. Y'all come on. If you see us, see any of us, just let us know. Holler at us. We'll talk your head off. I swear. Well, we enjoyed ourselves here at Martinsville Speedway. Me and spotter Stephen Dunn, bringing him from 5 laps down tonight to 15th place finish. He's got a race 2 weeks from now, tonight, in Orange County Speedway. So y'all get to Rougemont, North Carolina in 2 weeks. 7,500 to win, 125, no.
10,000 to win.
10,000 to win, 125 laps.
Cars Tour rules.
Cars Tour rules. Might as well
26
be.
cars already in it.
So y'all need to roll into Orange County Speedway 2 weeks from tonight. But we had a good time. 15th place finish. Y'all know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. We'll catch you next time. Take care.